powerful people in the world are all chilling out in Italy. I am, of course, talking about the Group of Eight, or G8 meeting that's going on right now, where they are trying to figure out what are we going to do with this planet. Are we going to keep destroying it and just basically screw everything up and global warming and all of that? Or are we gonna make tiny little sacrifices, or maybe not so tiny, but sacrifices, and maybe kind of stay on this planet without any catastrophes or hurricanes or, all of that nice stuff. And there's a lot of things that they are deciding right now, and it's very exciting. The article that I'm reading about it is kind of weird. It doesn't really explain a lot, so I don't know a lot about it. Let's see, what is it? So basically they're trying to make everyone agree to the 2-degree goal. They don't want the planet's temperature to rise more than 2 degrees. And if you're like me, 2 degrees, that doesn't sound like a lot, but 2 degrees will make a lot of difference. At least that's what they're saying, and I'm not a scientist, so I'm not going to disagree with them. 2 degrees, if that's a lot, then it's a lot. If they say it's a lot, then it's a lot. So, as all of the presidents and prime ministers and important, powerful men, because it is basically just men in this meeting, as all of those men are sitting there in these little rooms talking about the future of the world, all of their wives are hanging out, going to museums and meeting the Pope. I think they were meeting the Pope. And I'm just thinking, so if I was married to a president or a prime minister or some guy like that who was at this meeting, and I followed him to Italy, and I had to hang out with another bunch of other wives and first ladies, I'd be kind of nervous, wouldn't you? Bunch of women who have, what do you talk about? Like, did you just go up to Michelle Obama and yeah, I saw you on TV last night. Good. Congratulations on your husband being president. How's that going for you? What do you say? How do you start a conversation with these people? I'd be very, very nervous if I were at one of those meetings and having to meet all of those wives. Because women are scary. I mean, I'm a girl, but I think women are scary. They're kind of mean, and they gossip, and I'd be very, very uncomfortable, so I kind of feel bad for them. But also I'm kind of jealous for them getting to be there when all of this, because it's history happening. I mean, if you get to be there when they decide that by 2050 we're gonna decrease all of the carbon emissions by 50%, that's kind of a big deal, don't you think? Because these are the decisions that will, these decisions, and if we decide to follow them or not, is just basically what's gonna decide how the world is gonna look. It's important things going on. So you should keep watching all of the newspapers and websites that are writing about this, because I know I'm going to, and keep yourself updated on this, because it's really exciting and interesting, mostly. Hoping the newspapers will write more about this, because I'm kind of confused. And also, if there's something in this video that has happened on Friday, when this video will be up, that I haven't talked about yet, that's because it's Thursday as I'm making this. Yeah. And so time is probably running out, and I just want to say, I know what you've all been thinking this entire video. you've been thinking, oh my god, is that Star Wars t-shirt? That is so awesome. And yeah, it is. And it is so awesome. You know where I found it? H&M's boys section. It's so unfair that they don't sell this to girls. I want to wear Star Wars t-shirts too. So unfair. Well, that's all for today. See you tomorrow, Shannon, and don't feather stripe banking alone.